Welcome back, folks. My name's Antony Valentine, the Camper Nerd. Today I'm going to be showing you around this lovely 1999 Autotrail tracker. It's on the Fiat Scudo chassis, 1.9 turbo diesel. This is, well, I only get one of these probably every 3 years. I think the last one I supplied was, in fact I supplied it twice. I supplied one of these about 2 or 3 years ago, bought it back off the couple 2 years later. They had a change of plan, and I supplied that again to another couple who were enjoying it last year, and here I have another one. This, I would say, is the world's smallest true motorhome. Lots of bones of contention, what's the difference between a camper van and a motorhome, but generally a camper van is something like this. This is an auto sleeper topaz, so it's a camper van. So the whole van, auto sleeper, have just put their bits and bobs and conversion inside the standard van. Whereas a motorhome, this is definitely a motorhome, all you've got left of the Fiat Scudo section is that part. It's gone into the factory. An Autotrail, which is still going strong at the same factory, have then cut the top off here, and everything from here above is the home section. So this is definitely a motorhome. However, in this particular one, it's the size of a camper van. Really desirable. Every one I have is soon snapped up, because you've got the footprint of a camper van or a van, but you've got all the facilities of a motorhome. I'm sure you're itching to get inside. I'll take over the camera shortly. We'll have a little drive, but inside it's got the full-size wet room, so you've got the full-size shower, toilet, you've got hot and cold water, you've got the oven, you've got the cooker, you've got the large double bed. Both of the seats, you can see the front passenger seat swivel around now. Both of the front seats swivel round, so you've got the full use of the cab for leisure space. Only 3 owners from brand new. The last owner has had it 4 years. Now, it did have a private number plate, so as I always tell you, check out the MOT history. Now, this has just been changed recently from the last owner. So at the moment it's on Tango 871 Yankee November uniform. That is the original number plate it left the factory on. But years ago it was changed to Lima 5 PTY. So I'll say that again, L5, P for Papa, T for Tango, Y for Yankee. That means you can go on DVLA's website, the government website, and you can check out all the MOT history. As always, when it came in, I took it to my garage just to give it a full check over. They said there was a historic oil leak from the sun plug, which has been sorted. What else was there? Oh, there was a track rod control arm. So it's had a full track rod arm fitted. He advised, he said, it's not a failure, it's touch and go whether it's an advisory. The rear silencer section on the exhaust was just showing a little bit of surface corrosion to the seam. So we don't like that. So I've had a new exhaust fitted. So you've got a new exhaust. We've done that. At the same time, the oil and filter was changed. This has had no less than 20 service stamps. I did say it's been looked after. It's only done 70,000 miles. So lots of service history, bills. The last service was about 8 or 9 months ago, but I've just changed the oil and filter. It's just nice to finish the project off. So yeah, and it's also just had a habitation service. So it wants for nothing other than the new owner. Will that be you? On sale with no reserve. Once it goes on eBay, I never end an auction, and as always, I will happily deliver this anywhere in the United Kingdom, included in the sale price. All I ask is for a voluntary £100 to cover my train fare and fuel, and I'll happily get to the nearest train station. Hopefully you can take me there. Okay, let's walk along. So going down the passenger side, we've got the rail and all in here, so that's just a nice feature. Got a grab handle to go inside. I think there's a lock, I'll check. There's a key for the lock, and then that creates an extra double security lock on the passenger side. Leisure, you've also got a leisure step. You've got the Fiorma F45 industry standard awning. So here is your fuel. You've got the winter cover on there for the fridge. I don't know whether this is open. Oh yes it is. So you've got a massive, as I say, this really is a TARDIS. Massive area. Would you believe you've got a 13 kilogram propane bottle and also a small butane, so if you wanted to swap and change, you've got Last owners left you the hookup cable. You've got some toilet chemicals, some polish. Yeah, it wants for nothing. So as always, we've changed the gas hose and the regulator. So it's been issued now with a new habitation certificate and everything, I'm glad to report, works. So you've got a 2 bike carry rack. Bodywork, yeah, it's far superior to the average. The only thing I noticed on it was a little, if the camera can zoom in, just on the rear, it's just got a bit of speckling on the rear. I don't know what's happened there. Perhaps it's got in the heat too much, but we are just being fussy just a little bit on the centre section of the rear. I think there was a little bit of, yeah, just that'll polish out, I'm sure. We'll just have a look at that, but just a little bit of flaking on the paint there, and again a little bit of heat I think has just gone on the rear. I could get that done, but we are being fussy. 99, so at the day of filming it's 24 years old. Standard Thetford cassette toilet. So we've got the mains inlet there to plug it in on mains, and we've got the winter cover there for the flue, and that's for the truma to heat the hot water on gas. It just had a couple of the wheel trims were cracked, so I put you a brand new set of wheel trims on. It just finished it off nicely. Yes, all the bodywork at the front's nice. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else negative to report. No, I think we'll go out for a little drive and show you what it drives like. Right then, let's go for a short drive in this 1999 Autotrail Tracker. Yeah, I only seem to get one of these every 2 to 3 years. Supplied a few in the past. Made by Autotrail from brand new. A good English brand, still going strong after all these years at the same factory. Yeah, this really is literally, as I would call it, the world's smallest motorhome. So it's on Fiat Scudo 1.9 diesel chassis. So I've been asked this question many times, what's the difference? In fact, my grandson, who's filming right now, has asked the question, what is the difference between a camper van and a motorhome? So a camper van generally is just the van has come out of the factory, and the converter, whether it be Autotrail, Autosleeper, New Venture, have put their fixings inside the van, but the van shape stays untouched. Whereas this is a true motorhome, but the size of a camper van. Now, what I mean by a true motorhome is just behind my head here is where the van part stops. Everything behind me and above the cab is motorhome. So it's had a home put on just the front section, the chassis box section at the back, and the front section of the van. So it really is a true motorhome. And this particular model, I would say, is the smallest motorhome there is. There's a little bit of a debate. New Venture do the small motorhomes, stroke camper vans. They slightly blend in a bit of both, same as Roma Home. It's really camper style, but in the definition of a motorhome, you could say it's a motorhome because it's got all the rear part is made by Roma Home, the fiberglass body. But this is truly, I would say, the smallest proper motorhome you can get. So you've got the drive all day long. I drove this 200 miles back and I was covering 65-ish mile an hour. It's happy at 70 mile an hour, but I'd say its comfortable speed would be 65 to 70. 5-speed manual, power steering, and that's about it. On these older vehicles that I call have Freddie Flintstone mechanics, so there's no DPF, no engine electronics, no electric windows, all central locking. Less to go wrong, it just works, it does exactly what it says on the tin. These incidentally are easy to get parts for, because this is exactly the same. I think there's the Citroen Relay and the Peugeot Dispatch, or have I got those two wrong? Well, there's three of them, the Citroen, the Peugeot and the Fiat, and they're all exactly the same with different badges on. Just going around the chicane. So I'll take over the camera and I'll show you inside, but yeah, I'll be happy as always to deliver this anywhere in the country after a £500 deposit, even further by arrangement. Nice little drive out there in this little Fiat Scudo Autotrail tracker. So we'll just pop the bonnet, have a quick look at the 1.9 turbo diesel engine. It was even, I think there's a record there at 56,000 miles for an oil and filter and a timing belt and a water pump. So that's been done. As I say, it's been serviced to death, at least 20 services in the record, and it's just been completed again. Okay, we'll get Dennis up, we'll give you a circular show of the roof, and then I'll take over the camera and show you inside. So, the moment you've been waiting for. This is just delightful. I'll sit on the passenger seat and span the camera slowly around. I did say it was a true motorhome and a true TARDIS. So this rear seat, you've got a lap belt there forward facing. You can get extra lap belts fitted on that seat. The only company I trust and have a fantastic reputation are Seatbelt Services in London. I've been a couple of times. They're near Wembley Stadium and they can do them while you wait. So we'll just slowly walk back to the kitchen area and then span the camera around to the front, and you can see what this is all about. Yeah, this is a true motorhome, but in a camper size style. Fitted by Autotrail, so as you can clearly see, both the front seats are captain swivel, so with the curtains closed you're utilising all the front cabin space as leisure space, so it really does, well, yeah, I think it's as good as you'll ever get for the size and space, and it really does get as close to a TARDIS as you will get. So above here you've got a freestanding table which has got a Fiorma awning leg and tripod there, so you can use that outside or inside. Above here you've got loads of infill cushions and thermal covers. Last owner's left you a few bits and bobs. A couple of things I've noticed: everything is stock, original by Autotrail, other than, and to be honest, he's done a good job. So he's done an extra plug socket there, and we've tested that and that's fine. So this light works on mains only, so it's plugged in there. And again, this light works on mains only, and it works off that socket. So they'll be when you're plugged in at home or on a campsite. Okay, so underneath here, that slides forward that cushion and that cushion flop forward and create a single bed there. This comes all the way across, and then that is a double cushion that folds out and will infill there, and that creates a large double bed there. And it wouldn't take much of the imagination to bring those seats together in the centre sideways and just raise that with a duvet or a bit of an extra cushion, and then you would have a very large queen size bed. So slowly going around, you've got the control panel here for everything. I do like this. Look at those uplighting fluorescent tubes on both sides. Of course, everything's working. It's just had the habitation service. So it's safety checked, gas, electric and mains. Last owner's left you some Puriclean. So that's to go in the water tank. It's got a very old-fashioned, by today's standard, but this is 99, so it's coming up for its 25th birthday. This doesn't look dated at all, but obviously 25 years ago that was modern technology. A big television there, and that slides out. I'm not guaranteeing that, so if that works, it's a Brucey bonus, but you've got a place to put a TV. There's loads of little features I like at this. Look at this, a little light up on the wine cabinet. You've even, the last owner's left you some plastic wine glasses, a matching set of 4, purple to even match the interior below. 12 volts, so this will work off your leisure battery, which is tucked in neatly under this seat. Space for your cutlery, lots of cupboard space, kitchen sink. I've just been running the tap and everything works fine to do the pictures. All the lines work. And the cooker, well, what can I say? I don't know. I've just switched the gas off actually. So no, it's not gonna, but it is absolutely spotless. So this is a mini oven stroke grill. So you have got, as I say, it's a bit better than a grill, but you've got the facility of it, an oven stroke grill. Yes, it's lovely. All the cabinets open as they should do. Spanning round. You've even got, look at that, a light that comes on and off for your wardrobe. So you've got the mains fuse box here, underneath here, so you've got your boiler. So that's for heating the hot water on gas or electric. You've also got a gas fire here. Now here we go, look at this. I've seen smaller wet rooms and toilets in large motorhomes. How the hell they've managed to design this, and why they didn't make them in larger numbers, I will never know. You can see why they're so desirable. This has only had 3 former keepers, and you can see why owners keep onto this. It's very hard to get anything this size with all these features. So just being very fussy. There's a little mark there. Will that clean off? It might even, I think that might even clean off. We'll have a look at that. There's a little mark there. The latest, well, it was the latest 25 years ago. I've seen a lot newer motorhomes with the old-fashioned design toilet, but it's got the full-size swivel, even got the fitted carpet, the original Autotrail carpet. All the cupboards just open and close nicely. Last owner's left you some toilet chemicals and cleaner. This is a hot and cold tap, and that pulls out and creates your shower, which you can pop on there. Vanity mirror in here. Shower curtain. Now, have we got a shower? There's the shower curtain, and there's the rail that it goes round. Full size mirror. Nice carpets all the way through. 3-way fridge. So the 12 volt will light up when you're driving to top it up. Green when you're plugged into mains on a campsite at home, which we are now. And gas, so if you're wild camping, and the pilot light is down there, so you can get the fridge if you're wild camping. Look at this, just lovely little features. It's got the fly next to the leisure door. Now, a previous owner, I don't think that's Autotrail, but it's been done nicely. There's a little rail across there, so perhaps I don't know, for hanging clothes, an extra wardrobe feature, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, all the lights work, lights above the kitchen sink. Yeah, it's lovely, this. It really is. So well designed. So just to recap, it's a 1999 Autotrail Scudo. Very rare. As I say, I only get one every 2 or 3 years. I saw one a couple of years ago. Previous video I've got on YouTube, and I actually bought that back off the owner, change of heart, a couple of years later, and sold it on again. It didn't last 2 minutes. So this is on sale with no reserve. Make no mistake, it's just had a full service, it's just had a full habitation service and engine service as well as the habitation service. And we did a couple of jobs on the MOT. It wanted a track and control arm, which was done, I think it was on the driver's side, and a rear exhaust. So I've put a new exhaust on, track control arm, took it to the MOT station, and it just sailed through its MOT. So there you go. My name's Antony Valentine, the Camper Nerd. You can contact me on 0798 526 1078 for any more information. But the advert link will be underneath the video, and it will be on sale with no reserve, and I never end the auction early. It's actually got a solar panel on this one. I forgot to mention, it's got a solar panel on the roof, TV aerial, and it's got the extra Fioma security. So you can use that as an arm to get in and out, or you can have it on the lock. It's got all the locks for all the bits and bobs. Fuel key there, that's the same as the ignition key, so not getting mixed up. Black is fuel for diesel, and white is for the water. And of course it's under the 3.5 tonne, so you can drive this on an ordinary driving licence. Okay, good luck folks, and I'll catch you on that next video.